You guys already.
Well, Paul, difficult evening this evening on the pitch. How did you see it?
Exactly that, Tony. Obviously, we had a situation after about 20 minutes where the referee's seen something that no one in the ground has seen, and obviously sent Dean Beckwith off. And I feel similar probably to how Gary Waddock felt on Saturday. But going down to 10 men against a side as good as Dover and the form that they're in at the minute made it a very, very difficult night. Having said that, I made 7-8 changes tonight to make sure that we had key players available for Saturday. I'm quite happy to take the blame for that one tonight. I think I put out a side that wasn't the same obviously as Saturday. Going down to 10 men didn't help, but I think I've got to take responsibility for that one tonight.
They scored after 7 minutes, but how did you see the first 20 minutes had gone off until Dean's sending off?
Well, funny enough, Ricky Miller got the goal that he gets virtually every game. Good cross from them, good header. But I thought for the following 20 minutes, it was probably our best spell of the game, and we had some good chances there. Craig Dundas has had a volley from 6 yards out that I think he should have scored from. He's then got down the right hand side and cut in, and again probably should have scored. So there's 2 good chances. But I would give him a lot of praise tonight. That was his debut. His conference debut, and I thought he was one of the ones who really kept going tonight. So no blame attached. I said the person I'm blaming tonight is myself. And
with Dean going off, Craig McAllister had to drop back to centre back until half time.
Yeah, listen, Craig hasn't overly played there, but he was obviously he's a big enough unit to help us in that situation. But again, if you look at the bench, we didn't really have another centre half on the bench, so. We made the subs at half time to make sure it's damage limitation. We didn't want it to get silly. I felt they kept going in the second half.
And those 3 goals at the end of the first half really ended the game as a contest. So with Saturday in mind, how do you sort of approach that at half time?
Damage limitation. I mean, what you say is, look, playing for pride here, playing to make sure that we can try and keep it 0-0 if you like second half. Didn't manage to do that. But at the end of the day, these things happen in football. It's a freak result, in my opinion. And like I say, I keep saying it, I'll take the blame for tonight.
And the players hopefully know the effects going into Saturday's game.
Well, listen, they're very proud players as well, and it was a difficult evening for them. They don't want to get beat by that many, and I made it a more difficult evening for them. But we'll be in Thursday. We'll have a nice bright session on Thursday, and we'll look forward to one of the biggest games in the club's most recent history, I think, because I had to sacrifice in some ways. I sacrificed the game tonight to make sure we had our best possible chance to get through to the third round. And I won't know till after the game, but if we have a good result Saturday, and we go and pull a plum draw, then I'll look back at this night as one that was probably the right thing to do. If we don't get beat 6-0 on Saturday, I'll probably look and think it was the wrong thing to do.
And likely to miss Dean on Saturday, but Simon Downer should be okay to come back.
I would appeal the Dean Beckwith sending off if I can get a good enough shot. I mean, everyone who's seen the incident, close to the incident, who was watching it, has told me that it was a non-incident. Dean himself is adamant that there was nothing to it, and I spoke to the player concerned as well, who went down, and I think he was surprised that Dean got sent off as well. So there's a lot of surprise in the ground over the decision, and I've got to make sure that we've got a camera angle that shows what Dean thinks happened and what everyone else is telling me that's happened. If I can't get that camera angle, then we can't appeal. But we'll certainly appeal if we can get a camera angle.
And generally looking forward to Saturday now. Big games, you say one of the biggest games in recent history, and should be a great afternoon.
Yeah, we didn't discuss it tonight, but ultimately you can see that the side that we picked tonight did reflect on what perhaps our priorities were just for this week. And as I said, I'll back myself on that one.
Okay, thanks Paul.
Cheers, Tony. Bye.